Good afternoon and welcome back to the It's Been Fab podcast. Today is the 10th, 11th, 10th of April, which is a Thursday. Right, so yesterday I did some organising. I have some more organising. I brought a few bits down. I finished one, which I meant to show you yesterday and I forgot. This is going to be a baby blanket that will be just used in the pushchair. So I did a granny square and then I put some fleece on the back, and it's just scrap yarn. What scrap yarns I had. So this will be used. I'm going to most probably keep this here. So if I go anywhere with one of the grandchildren and I need a blanket, this is quite a decent size. So that one is, oh, it's on the floor. It's done. Okay. So I have this bag I can go through. I can't remember if there's anything in it. There is one here that I quite often sit when I'm outside. It's got my Musselburgh hat inside. This one has got odds and bits, like this can go upstairs. That's not going to go into one of my blankets because it's the wrong colour. And I do know there's a test knit in there and there's some other bits. Right, let me just, that has accessories in that I use when I travel, if I go anywhere. So I have written down a few of the things I need to get done. Right, first the cowl on this one is called the Winter Raised Cowl. Ooh, did I put down who it was by? No, I will link this because I realised I didn't do a project page. So I need to figure out what the cast off is. Because and it was just using, it's all DK weight, and it was just oddment yarns I had, so they were all like wool blended mix. This is going to one of my nieces. I'm not quite sure which one. I think I know of one of the girls who will wear it. I have another one similar to this, but it's in sock weight, but I think I know of one of the girls that would wear it. My oldest grand niece, she said no, but I think it'll be her sister. So yeah, so I'm going to have a look at that this afternoon. Then I brought down the, what blanket is this one? The Candy Kisses blanket. So I need to sew the ends in this one, and then this will go into a baby box, ready for whatever baby it'll be for. The girls quite often will ask for a blanket, and this one I love doing, and I wouldn't mind doing a few more in different sizes. So I can't remember what size I did on that one, but I did it in DK because I had the pattern called for Aran weight, and I was like, no, I didn't want to do anything too heavy. So I went down to a 4mm needles and I went up a size just to sort it out. And then I brought, so I need to sew the ends in now, sticky tape. And then I brought the jumper down for grandson. So they are the bits I'm going to look at today. They shouldn't take too long to do. Right, so I have some needles I need to sort. I brought some needles. I'm not quite sure. Where are these ones from? Doesn't say what brand they are. They were off Amazon, and they were 2.75. Yeah, 2.75mm. They feel like, but they feel a bit. It's a shame they weren't a bit shorter in the needle itself, because needles, they're a little bit long, but they're fine. I would have thought if they'd have been shorter, they'd have been better. Okay. So we'll see what they're like. If not, then we can use as hold needles. Right, this one hasn't got anything in it. It was a pair of socks, but it has accessories in, so that can go away. Quite pleased with that. And oh, the crochet cardigan I was doing, which is upstairs. I'm not looking at that at the moment. I did print out the pattern. It is it's called the V-Stitch Crochet Cardigan by, who's it by? MJ, oh, it's an MJ Off the Hooks design. So it is a little cardigan, this one. You got it in this one and the long sleeved one. This is the shorter one. So it was easy. So I did print the pattern off of that because some of it I need to mark it off for the sizing I was doing. So that can go away for now. I can go in my folder over there. Like I said, I've got, these are my sock needles. They need to go away. That's where there's my sock ruler. They don't live in this bag. So I have like odd needles. It's driving me up the wall. So I do need to actually put some of them away where they belong. So I have some sock blockers. And my needles are falling on the floor. I need to put them needles up there. They are my sock blockers. They don't belong. They belong back upstairs. The bag. Right, so I have a tester here, which this is my wool genie. Where's the rest of it? It's got a bit missing. It's got a bit missing. It might be in the other bag. There's a bit that sits on there. Right. So we have this is one of the socks for the test knit that turned out too big. And this is the bag I use if I take either my wool genie or this one. It holds this because this folds down, this unswivels, so it holds out. So that stays in the bottom of the bag. And I have this one, I can go away. It's just a box, right. So, test knit. I need to look at the video for one part. It's got a gathering. It is the Darcy Romper by Sandra, who I tested for. And I made a mistake. It's got I think it's a 3 needle bind off. So I am there. I'm doing this bit, so I need to do the video. I've got my finger nails cut, and I need to trim my nails again. So that's how much I've done. So that's looking alright, and the yarn is Starcraft Special DK, and it is duck egg. I would like a cardigan in this colour. Not quite sure what yarn to use, but that's the rest of it. So that can go back in there later on. I need to figure out what to do. There's not that much left to do on that. It's just up at the top and the straps. Right, that is empty. Put my yarn caddy back in there because I know where that belongs. And I'll get the other bit. Push your fingers in the other bag. Okay. This is the one I've been using when I've been outside. So it has in my sock, no, my musselburgh hat. Now, do we have the tag? Please tell me I have the tag, because it's a hand dyed. No, I will have to find the tag. I know what the other one is. The main colour is this one, which is Trudy Wool Rich. That one, which is 75% superwash, 25% nylon. And I need to go on the website to find out it's got a number on it, what the colour is, and write it in. So that is my second colour, and I made a new bag. So this one is living on my yarn caddy. I'll check in the other packet in a minute. So this is a hand dye. This is a gift from a friend, and I'm doing it on 2.25mm needles. So I've done that much. My marker is there to how much I'm doing. Well, we all need to check. I have 50 grams of that and 50 grams of the other, which is perfect. Right, let me check in the other pouch. So all the bits for my yarn caddy lives in this, and it's not in here. I will have to find it. I'll see what's in the other bag. So I think for my yarn caddy lives in that. Just makes a good one for travel with, that one does, because it's not too big. Right, I am sorting through this bag. This bag's got all sorts in, so it has some double points. They don't live in there. They all live in my other bag. It's down there. So I have a pattern. Oh, that is the sock pattern that goes in the bag upstairs. So I need to leave that out so I know where that is. And that was the beautiful blanket. I ripped a blanket out, which I won't explain. So this is sock yarn and another yarn caddy. It goes upstairs in the bag that has all the bits for my yarn caddy. So they have, I have them in different colours. I think I have about 6. So I have like a pouch that sits at the side, and my yarn caddies sit inside of it. They hold it perfect and they're not in the way. Nice. So I have a little bag. And had this, because when I go to craft club, this is the bag I take with me. So it has the tea bags in it. That needs to go back in the kitchen. Aha! That is the base of my Wool Genie. I'm in the wrong spot. That blog is about for my tablet. I have some stitch markers. These were off, I think they were off Amazon. And I do need to actually sort the colours out, and then I normally put like I need to maybe put a bit of felt or something on the top to stop them from shifting into the other one. They are great. So you get a couple of little end ones that have got like a little sharp bit, and I just smooth it off with a nail file. But they're really good. I use these blue ones a lot because they're really tiny. They go up to around about 4mm, which is a US 6. They are really good. Headphones. Ooh, don't live in there. So my little snips. These ones are really good. And I can travel with these. They are so tiny. But yeah, so they're really, really nice. So they live in there. I've got about 3 pairs of them. They're really good. So I have 2 crochet hooks. They need to go back in where my crochet hooks are. Still not found the other part for the pattern. I'll have to look. So this is now the light on this one. Let me just grab the box. I'll have to stand up. I do apologise. Right, let me just grab the box. I need to keep it in the box actually. So this is my Loomis knitting neckline, which is really good. I do need to actually maybe keep it in this box. Or the only reason why I've kept the box, I like all the sayings on the side. So yeah, so like one of them says, a spell to create light, also known as the one lighting charm, which is Lumos. So yes, so this is my Lumos necklight. I like the fact it comes with a bit of info as well. So yeah, so it's called from the US. I will link, and they quite often have it a discount code. I think it was like a 20% discount code. This is my necklight. It's really good, and it lives in that. I did keep the box because I like this. It's got some good sayings on the box, and they're all from like Harry Potter. One of them is from, yes, one of them is from Albus Dumbledore. Yeah, I do like the box. Right, I have, that's the other bit of the sock yarn from my cousin's socks. That will become another hat. We have some more needles. Oh, God's sake. I have these which I use. They tend to go in the purple bag, so I know where they are. I have this pair of scissors I have, which is really nice, and it comes in this, but I'm going to put a popper on so when it goes in it stays closed. So yeah, they're my really nice scissors. I do like them. Like this crochet hook is, you can use it as a crochet hook, but it's one of the fixing ones, and it's, I think it's a 3mm and like a 2mm. So it's smaller than, I have some ones, but they're a bit bigger. That one's a really good one for being small. We have a tape measure. And, oh, this one's from, we have one shop in town that sells some yarn and some fabric. It's not bad. Not brilliant, but it's not bad. That is from my cardigan. I need to leave that in there, that is. And then, right, I can go on the floor. Right, what have I got in this side? Oh, so this is my Calf Kitchen needle case. Because when a few times I've been to Craft Club, someone's been asking for a sewing needle and some bits of thread or some scissors or a thimble. So yeah, so I now keep this in my bag. So if anybody needs any, I can. Yes, I have something. Because one of the ladies had to sew a hole in someone's top, and the needle someone had got was, I think it was like a little tiny bit big, so I've got some little ones in there. More needles. These needles don't live in here. Oh, and then they printed out, this is one of the patterns I've got. And these, I think, I'm not sure they're being done for Easter. Yeah, I like the fact that you can put a little Kinder Egg inside. That's quite cute. I know I've not had a chance to make. And then I have a little bit of yarn which I'm keeping in there, so if I need to put anything on hold, I have some yarn in my bag. But it's been needed to be sorted out for a while. Like I said, these needles don't live in there. Right. The only other thing I have with me is my daughter's cardigan. I can't remember what the pattern is. A serdar. It's just a long, just a long basic cardigan with pockets. I am on sleeves. The yarn is, she picked the first yarn, which is from Hey Barbara's in the UK, and it's like a glittery grey silver. She picked that, and then she looked online, so that is an acrylic one, but then she picked up some Drops Lima, which is DK, and it is 65% wool, 35% alpaca, and she wanted them two together for a stripy cardigan. It's very subtle, really nice yarn to knit with. It's lovely. It is done on 3.25 and a 4mm. So we are, there you go, you can see the stripes, really nice. So I'm just doing the decreases on the sleeves, the sleeve. I did shorten the sleeve because the sleeve cuff was supposed to be like double this, and we went shorter. So that's that bit done. That body's on hold. So I did the base of the body all in one piece because it's sort of the way you do it in parts. And I was like, no, not doing the parts on this one. So that is the length of the cardigan. I did alter how we are doing the pockets. So it was a long cuff. It's a long cuff, and they wanted the pocket in the middle, which was a silly idea. So when I first made this the first time, I did all the rip and then put the lifeline in for where the pocket's going to go, and it will go, the pocket will come up into the cardigan. So we'll be picking stitches up. Yes, so it's just like, why do you want it in the cuff? And then I've got to pick up the back. It smells lovely. All I can smell is sheep and alpaca. And then I've got the other sleeve, the other front on hold. And the grey is called, what's the grey called? I can't remember what the grey is called. I'll have to, the other one doesn't have a name on it, the sparkle one. I can't remember what this one's called. I'll have to look this one up. And it's living in this bag that I made. It's just literally, it's coming up, it's got quite a lot of yarn in there. Must have got a little bit too much yarn in there actually. Something could go upstairs. The bag where the rest of the yarn is. And the stripes are 8 rows of the plain grey 2 row stripe. So it's 10 rows. So it's not hard to do. So that's living down here. That will stay down here. So my plan today is to finish this blanket. I want to get this finished and then sew the jumper up. If I get it all done today, I'll be happy. So I might, this won't take long to do. It's just sewing these ends in, they won't take that long. And then figure out what I need to do for that. They are the ones, and I would like to get that jumper done. They are the 3 I need to get done. Right, I can go back away. Because I won't see William unless they come. I don't know. They might come this week. I don't know. We shall see. But it was funny today. He had his breakfast in his high chair, and for some reason he wanted his bike helmet on when he was eating his breakfast. And I was like, what? And so he's eating porridge with a bike helmet on his head. And he's only one, so because he's got he goes on he's got like a special seat on his mum and dad's bike and sits in the middle with the bag helmet. But yes, he wants it on when he has breakfast. So yeah, as most of you will wear it all day long, knowing him. Right, so I shall, that belongs in this bit. And this I tend to keep down here, but like I said, if I go anywhere now, I take, this has got everything I need. It's got a pair of, so it has inside, it has a pattern in here that doesn't live in there. So any pattern I put, if I've got a pattern, I put it in here. So I have my sheep yarn caddy with the bits. I have this part is what will clip if it goes onto a table, because I bought one of the table bag holders. It all goes together. I made this. This is from a lanyard. And then it has sit on there and it goes round and round quite happily. And then it just clips onto a table and it just sits there like that. So it's not bothering anybody. And then this was from some headphones or something. It was something my daughter gave me. And I was like, oh yeah, that'll do. And then I have, that has any stitch markers. It's got a needle and stuff. I have a tape measure and a little pair of foldable scissors. So it's got, and then I've got some that I need to put it on some needles to stop the stitches from falling off. So I have everything I need that goes in that. And like I said, I will put a pattern into that as well. I had the Musselburgh hat pattern somewhere, so I need to actually sort that out and put that into the bag where my Musselburgh hat is. And I might put that in. Actually, I have a smaller one of that. I have a little keychain one that can go into. That one can go away and go into my big bag. So yes, so I want to get them done today. So I shall just put something on the TV and I might put something on my tablet. Don't tend to watch the big TV. And make myself a cup of tea and then see what I can finish. Right, for now I should go, and then over the next couple of days I shall do a couple more videos of what I've been finishing. But for now, I'll speak to you later. Bye.